Okay, so I had originally had the intent to post a more in-depth video of my Batman drawing, but I had decided after looking at it on my iPad that I think the digital version is fine on its own. I didn't see much reason to transfer it and create a traditional version. I had forgotten that I even shaded it, and my backup plan of just posting the time-lapse of the digital version backfired because unlike recording yourself while drawing on a computer, the Procreate app on the iPad sort of just condenses and records the strokes, not the 5 million pauses in between. So it was about 1 minute and 30 seconds. If anyone has even seen my first video posted last year, that was actually just an iPad time-lapse, which makes more for a YouTube short. So here we are on to plan C, which is more of this video being a vlog video, and I won't talk too much about what's on screen in detail other than these are my sticker ideas. I'm painting or drawing, inking. I'm using ink and watercolor to put it simply. I also remembered to switch to 4K filming and trying it out on my iPhone since my tripod for my camera is having some issues. I think I just was afraid I wasn't going to have enough storage on either camera or phone, so that's kind of why I haven't exactly, I guess, tried it. But it actually took up less space than I thought. This is also why this video is not one continual stream. Just fear of running out of space, which again, totally all unplanned, so this video may be just aimlessly me rambling. Also, I don't know whether it's better that there is large gaps of me not talking or more of me talking, even though I have seen both kinds of videos out there. But yeah, but hearing playback of my voice is weird. Anyone else starting out or when they did so feel this, it's kind of weird listening to your own voice playback over and over again? Also, when I'm speaking normally in my own head, I can't actually hear that some of the words I say just sound so mushed up and mumbly. Like, I know people throughout my childhood have said I mumbled a lot, but I thought I was completely out of that, and I know I can get incredibly loud too. I don't know if that's also a Serbian thing, but yeah. So, sorry if some of the words I say are totally unclear and mashed up. I highly doubt I could even blame it on the microphone. I did not get that cheaper one. It's like a blue snowball one. I forget the name. I'm looking at it. It's in the shape of a snowball, and it's like just one of those, I guess, like lower end ones, because, you know, I was just starting out and I figured I wasn't gonna blow all my money instantly on the most expensive equipment ever out there. Yeah, I just sort of mostly splurged on cameras because that's kind of a hobby I always had, so I kind of really always liked sort of crisp, sharp images. I did photo bashing also before, so I wanted like nice, high-quality images I could potentially print really big. Not that I ever ended up doing that, but I still, you know, as a hobby, you invest in your hobby, so it's just one of those things that gradually I've always been upgrading my cameras, so it wasn't like I leaped from, you know, some really cheap $100 snapshot camera to, you know, a pricier one that's like $1,000 or something. So yeah, it was actually a gradual climb for the past decade or so, essentially with my cameras. So that's not necessarily some crazy just dump investment just into YouTube. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of useful to use also for filming YouTube videos. At the first attempt to start filming this video, I actually spilled some of my magenta ink. Thankfully, I didn't ruin my sketchbook, but it was for sure like a Bounty Paper Towel commercial moment. of me wanting to yell, no! Cheap tissues was actually what ended up saving everything, though. The month of July flew by. Since coming back from my vacation, it feels like I have been less organized and always trying to catch up, and that's already been, what, over 2 months now? Since this YouTube thing isn't a full-time thing for me, I have been a little less organized and trying to sort myself out, so the last 2 videos felt a little rushed, especially in editing, so I really hope that going forward I can make them better and keep more organized so I can actually just practice making better content. Just mostly for myself. Again, I just like to know that I've produced something nice and quality versus, just having some rushed crap come out. So, in terms of my art content and style, okay, I'm not a very cute drawings artist. I do like a range of things, so I will try to edit for the channel to keep somewhat consistency, not too far out of the realm, like any fine art stuff I randomly will do. But for example, I like to draw Batman, and then I like to draw flowers and pretty girls. On top of planning to open an Etsy shop, I also have been planning a vacation with my best friend, and I feel like I need to take a minute to rant about that. Okay, I hate the fact that it feels like you are being punished if you don't book a vacation like 5 years in advance. It sucks since we don't all always know when we will be able to book one so far in advance, and there's always someone or something else that you kind of have to wait on. The prices are insane, things are booked up, and I thought October was cooler and closer to off-season like September for Italy, but that's not the case. So yeah, I felt like I was playing travel agent for the past 2 days and had to do so much math and Excel formulas because I am not married to a rich man or anything like that. Like, wow, quick fact about me, I suck at math. My brain wanted to melt. I even had to do it for our future Japan vacation because I needed to budget everything out. So yeah, so more motivation to open up a shop and make more money. I'll briefly go back to talking about what's on screen. Here I'm drawing out mostly my ideas for a tropical sticker theme. I actually sketched out a lot of random ideas on this page and am just completing and coloring some vinyls. Typically, I don't worry too much of making sketchbook pages look neat, as all I really care about is getting my ideas out. I guess one thing that's different is I do use a lot more media in them and even create finished art in them on occasion. For the sticker drawings, I actually found I like the texture of this paper for simple, small things like this. It's just a Canson XL mixed media sketchbook, and have heard of other artists complain about it and it being cheap, but it just works for me. I just get too precious when I have much more expensive sketchbooks. I'll say starting off with more lofty goals of creating YouTube videos is a journey. I have been thinking about it for a year before I finally pulled the trigger. There were a few things that pulled me back though. My skill level was one of them. I felt like I wasn't as great of an artist, and also just knowing once I started, if I wanted to really make any kind of impact, I needed to be consistent. Although, funny enough, Instagram consistency at the time I tried to be consistent there made the tiniest bit of impact, but that's wonderful algorithms for you. Making one video and then dropping off for 3 months isn't great, so here I am hoping I can maintain somewhat consistency. decided to see if I can sell some of my art. I have in the past here or there very briefly sold art, but never had a full-on shop or anything like that. I do work as a graphic designer full-time, 9 to 5, so I've kind of mostly spent my free time doing hobbies and such, and yeah. I as well figured why not some cute simple things like stickers. Shout out to my best friend for being my tester and giving me ideas on what to draw for stickers. I am hoping to get a shop open by end of August and just have a small select number of items to start. For stickers, I also will hand cut the first batch. I actually have a lot of experience with using those X-Actos and cutting out shapes for a high school art class and university, and my test batch actually turned out fairly okay. Yeah. If you got this far in the video, thanks for listening to me rambling on and hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.